This common snake plant mistake is blocking your abundance. Ancient Buddhist secret revealed. As the Buddha once said, your mind is a garden, your thoughts are the seeds. You can grow flowers or you can grow weeds. What if I told you that a small mistake with your snake plant could be the very thing blocking your path to abundance? Many people unknowingly create energy blockages in their homes simply by placing this common plant in the wrong spot. This one mistake could be disrupting the flow of prosperity, harmony, and success in your life. But here's the good news. There's an ancient Buddhist secret that can help you turn things around. Right now, your snake plant may be working against you, hindering your financial well-being and the energy of abundance you desire. But once you discover this simple yet transformative wisdom, you'll be able to shift the energy in your home and start manifesting the wealth, peace, and success you deserve. Imagine the possibilities when your space aligns with the energy of abundance. Before we dive in, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to The Journey of Wisdom for more insights on creating harmony in your life. Let's unlock the ancient secret and correct this common mistake that's holding you back from your true potential. Number 1. Snake plant attracts abundance and harmonizes energy. Throughout human history, various cultures and traditions have held a deep reverence for nature, recognizing the subtle yet powerful ways it influences our lives. In Buddhist philosophy, this connection to nature is deeply rooted, emphasizing that everything in our environment holds energy, and how we interact with it directly shapes our reality. One such example is the humble yet powerful snake plant, known for its resilience and profound ability to harmonize the energy in a space, particularly when it comes to attracting prosperity and abundance. This connection is not accidental, but stems from a deep understanding of energy flow and how our surroundings can influence our mental and emotional states. As the Buddha said, all that we are is the result of what we have thought, reminding us that our environment, much like our thoughts, plays a crucial role in shaping our experiences. The snake plant is more than just a beautiful addition to your home. It holds a sacred place in the realm of energy and manifestation. Its upright, sword-like leaves are symbolic of strength and protection, cutting through negative energy and inviting harmony into the space it occupies. In feng shui, the snake plant is often placed in areas of the home that benefit from a boost in prosperity and vitality, as its energy aligns with the principles of the law of attraction. When you bring this plant into your living environment, you are inviting a shift in energy that can have a ripple effect on every aspect of your life. The snake plant doesn't just sit idly, it actively harmonizes with the energy in the room, making it a conduit for the flow of abundance. This process of energy alignment can seem mysterious, but it's incredibly practical when we break it down. Every living thing emits a vibration, and the snake plant's vibration is particularly attuned to the energy of growth and balance. Think of it as tuning an instrument. When the energy in your home is out of tune, the snake plant helps restore harmony, creating a space where prosperity and well-being can flourish. It's much like how a gardener tends to the soil to cultivate healthy plants. Your snake plant is helping to cultivate the energy that nourishes your intentions and desires. However, the magic doesn't lie solely in the plant itself. It's in your relationship with it. How you care for the snake plant matters. Do you water it with mindfulness, fully aware that you are nurturing not just the plant, but the energy of abundance in your home? Are you intentional about where you place it, ensuring that it resides in a space that mirrors your aspirations for growth, harmony, and success? As the ancient saying goes, where attention goes, energy flows. When you engage with the snake plant consciously, with clear intentions of attracting prosperity, the energy of manifestation naturally strengthens. This is the essence of karma. The actions you take, even in something as simple as caring for a plant, return to you in kind. In our modern world, where we are constantly bombarded by distractions and negative energy, creating a sanctuary of positive energy within our homes is more important than ever. The snake plant offers us a tangible way to align ourselves with the natural rhythms of abundance and harmony. By caring for it with intention and placing it thoughtfully, we align not only the energy in our space, but also our own internal vibrations. This alignment helps us attract the wealth, health, and peace we seek in life. So consider this. Are you ready to transform the energy of your space and, in doing so, transform your life? By embracing this ancient wisdom and incorporating the snake plant into your home, you're not only enhancing your environment, but also cultivating a mindset that is primed for abundance. Number 2. Common mistakes to avoid with your snake plant. 1. Place the snake plant near areas related to finance. Many people choose to place snake plants in their home office or near areas connected to finances, like desks, filing cabinets, or spots where they manage their personal money matters. It seems logical. After all, the snake plant is known for its air-purifying qualities and ability to create a calm atmosphere. But did you know that placing this plant in areas directly related to your finances could actually block the flow of prosperity? The snake plant, often regarded as a symbol of protection and purification, has a unique energy that can work wonders in certain areas of your home. It absorbs toxins from the air, promotes a serene environment, and helps cleanse negative energy. However, according to feng shui principles and energy practices, putting it near areas where you manage finances, like your office desk or beside a filing cabinet, might do more harm than good when it comes to attracting wealth. While the snake plant's protective energy is powerful, it can sometimes act as a barrier when placed too close to spaces directly linked to financial activities. This strong protective force might block the free flow of financial energy, making it harder to welcome abundance into your life. Rather than enhancing prosperity, the plant could unintentionally disrupt it, creating an energetic imbalance that hinders your financial goals. In feng shui, creating an environment that encourages balance and harmony is key to attracting abundance in all areas of life, including finances. Each part of your home holds its own energy, and the way you place objects, like plants, can influence the flow of that energy. Placing a snake plant in an area dedicated to money management can be a mistake because the plant's energy is more about protection than enhancing financial growth. Protective energy is essential, but in the case of finances, what you want is a flow, something that invites prosperity rather than shields or blocks it. This is why it's crucial to be mindful of where you place the snake plant. When placed in the wrong location, the plant may end up acting like a gatekeeper, preventing the financial energy from moving freely. To foster financial growth and abundance, it's best to avoid placing your snake plant in areas tied directly to money, such as desks, cabinets where financial documents are stored, or anywhere you sit to handle financial tasks. Instead, choose spaces in your home where the energy is more about relaxation and positivity. Ideal spots include your living room, a peaceful corner where you meditate or relax, or a place where you often sit to reflect. By placing your snake plant in these areas, you allow it to purify the air and enhance the overall energy of the space without blocking the flow of financial energy. These more balanced areas help the plant do what it does best: create a sense of calm and harmony. while still supporting the flow of prosperity in your life. Additionally, placing your snake plant in a space with natural light and positive energy will allow it to thrive, and as the plant flourishes, so will the energy in your home. This will contribute to a more open and welcoming atmosphere for financial success and personal growth. Where you place your snake plant can have a surprising impact on the energy in your home, especially when it comes to finances. By avoiding areas directly tied to money management and instead opting for locations filled with positive, balanced energy, you can help create a more harmonious flow of abundance. 2. Placing the plant in stagnant energy areas. The snake plant is a beloved addition to many homes for its air-purifying qualities and ability to create a serene, peaceful atmosphere. However, one common mistake that could be limiting the flow of abundance in your space is placing the snake plant in areas where energy is stagnant. Let's explore why this is important and how you can maximize the benefits of this powerful plant. In Feng Shui, energy, often called qi, needs to flow freely throughout your space to bring balance, health, and abundance. When energy gets stuck in certain areas of your home, like dark, cluttered corners or rooms that are rarely used, it can create what's known as a dead energy zone. These zones can make your living space feel heavy, cause feelings of fatigue, and even block the natural flow of prosperity. Placing your snake plant in one of these stagnant areas could prevent it from doing what it does best, purifying both the air and the energy around it. While the snake plant has strong protective and cleansing abilities, its energy can't fully circulate if it's trapped in a place where qi is already blocked. As a result, your home may continue to feel weighed down, and you might find it harder to attract positive energy, wealth, and abundance into your life. Stagnant energy often occurs in places that don't get much attention or use. Think about that dark corner of the room you hardly ever go into, or a cluttered space that feels overwhelming just to look at. These areas can become energetic dead zones, and anything placed in them, including plants, can suffer from the lack of movement and flow. According to ancient wisdom and Feng Shui practices, a healthy flow of energy is key to maintaining a balanced, vibrant living space. Stagnant energy affects not only the atmosphere of your home, but also your own physical and emotional state. You might find yourself feeling sluggish, tired, or even blocked creatively when too many areas of your home are burdened with stagnant energy. If your snake plant is placed in one of these areas, it won't be able to work its magic in purifying the energy. Instead of contributing to the positive flow, it will be stuck in a space where energy can't move, reducing its ability to bring harmony and prosperity into your life. To help your snake plant thrive and bring positive energy into your home, it's important to find the right spot for it. Avoid placing it in dark, cluttered corners or areas that are rarely used. Instead, look for locations in your home with good air circulation and indirect natural light, places where energy feels open and free to move. Ideal spots include the living room, near a window with filtered light, or a well-used area where people gather. These spaces allow both the air and energy to circulate, enabling the snake plant to perform its best. As it thrives in these more energized areas, the plant will help purify the air, create a sense of calm, and encourage the flow of positive, abundant energy throughout your home. In addition, keeping these areas tidy and uncluttered can further support the free flow of energy. The more open and light-filled the space, the more your snake plant can contribute to creating a balanced, harmonious environment. Your home's energy flow plays a huge role in your overall well-being, and placing your snake plant in a stagnant area can unintentionally block the abundance you're trying to invite into your life. By moving your plant to a more energized spot with good air circulation and natural light, you can help it and your space thrive. Remember, small changes in your space can lead to big shifts in energy. Help your snake plant work its magic by giving it the best spot to thrive, and watch how the energy in your home transforms. 3. Not caring for the plant with clear intentions. Caring for the snake plant without clear intention is like going through the motions of life without understanding the energy we project. The snake plant, often seen as just a decorative piece, holds a deeper connection with the environment. It interacts with the energy around it, just as our thoughts and actions influence the world we live in. One common mistake is neglecting the importance of intention when tending to the plant. In the ancient art of Feng Shui, it is believed that every action, no matter how small, carries a specific energy. If you water your snake plant without a mindful purpose, without thinking of inviting prosperity, peace or harmony into your space, its potential to support positive energy is diminished. It becomes an empty routine, much like living life without being fully aware of the consequences of your actions. The solution to this is to cultivate intentionality in your actions. When you water the plant, do so with purpose. Take a moment to connect with it and consciously set your intention, whether it is to bring abundance, calm, or balance into your home. The energy you project while caring for the plant becomes part of your living space, transforming it into a sanctuary of positive vibes. As the Buddha wisely said, "The mind is everything. What you think, you become." Just as your thoughts shape your reality, the energy you give to the plant can shape the energy it returns to you. By watering the snake plant with the clear intention of inviting wealth and harmony, you deepen your connection with it, and in turn, it becomes a vessel for attracting positive energy into your life. In modern life, we often overlook the power of intention because we are caught up in the busyness of daily tasks. However, whether it's caring for a plant, performing your job, or interacting with loved ones, being mindful and purposeful can transform ordinary actions into powerful tools for creating positive outcomes. As you care for the snake plant, think of it as a practice in mindfulness, a way to remind yourself that even the smallest acts have meaning and impact. In the same way, we can approach life with a sense of purpose, realizing that our thoughts and actions today shape the reality we experience tomorrow. We are what we repeatedly do, as Aristotle said. Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. By practicing intentional care in small things, like watering your plant, you build the habit of mindfulness that extends to all areas of your life. Let this be a gentle reminder that everything around us, from plants to people, responds to the energy we give. By nurturing with clear intentions, we not only transform our space, but also invite a richer, more fulfilling life into our existence. Do you believe that setting clear intentions can transform the energy in your home and life, even with something as simple as watering a plant? Comment yes if you agree, or be the first to share your thoughts. 4. Placing the plant too close to the bed. Have you ever placed a snake plant near your bed, thinking it would bring positive energy and purify the air for better sleep? While it's true that snake plants are great for cleansing the air and creating a calm atmosphere, there's something important you should know about where to place them, especially in the bedroom. Many people enjoy having plants in their bedrooms, especially the snake plant, also known as Sansevieria, because of its well-known ability to purify the air by absorbing toxins. Its beautiful, upright leaves also add a touch of nature to your living space, making it feel more serene. But there's a hidden side to the snake plant's energy that can work against you if it's placed in the wrong spot, too close to your bed. The snake plant is known for having strong protective energy, often linked to ancient traditions where certain plants were used to ward off negative forces. This protective energy can be beneficial in many areas of your home, but near the bed, it can disrupt the natural flow of calming energy needed for restful sleep. The plant's powerful energy may create tension, leading to discomfort, restlessness, or poor sleep quality. Some people report feeling uneasy or waking up more frequently when the plant is too close to their sleeping area. In many spiritual practices, including some ancient Buddhist traditions, maintaining balance in your living space is vital for health and well-being. The energy around your bed should be peaceful and soothing, promoting relaxation and deep rest. When the snake plant is too close, its strong protective force can create an energetic imbalance. Instead of helping you sleep better, it could make you feel more on edge, as if the energy around you is too active for a restful night. This doesn't mean you should avoid having a snake plant in your bedroom altogether. The plant still offers wonderful benefits, like purifying the air and creating a sense of calm. The key is to understand where and how to place it to ensure it supports, rather than disturbs, your sleep. So what's the best way to enjoy the benefits of the snake plant without disrupting your sleep? It's all about placement. Rather than positioning the plant too close to your bed, move it to a corner or spot that's farther away from where you rest. This way, the plant can still cleanse the air and contribute to a calming environment without interfering with the energy flow around your bed. By placing the snake plant in a distant corner, you allow its energy to create a balanced, peaceful atmosphere. This positioning will enable the plant to do its job, purifying the air and bringing a sense of tranquility, while ensuring that your sleeping space remains a haven of relaxation. You'll likely find that your sleep improves and the overall energy in your bedroom feels more harmonious. By making this simple adjustment in how you place your snake plant, you can experience both better sleep and a more balanced, abundant energy flow in your space. Don't let the strong energy of the plant work against you. Use it wisely to create the peaceful environment your body and mind need for true rest. By shifting how you think about the energy in your bedroom, you can unlock not just better sleep, but also a deeper connection with the world around you. Let your space be a source of abundance and peace. 5. Not paying attention to proper lighting. Snake plants are not only a beautiful addition to your home, but also known for their powerful ability to purify air and enhance the flow of positive energy. However, one common mistake many people make is neglecting the importance of proper lighting for their snake plant. While these plants are hardy and adaptable, they still need the right light to truly thrive and bring abundance into your space. Many people believe that snake plants are so versatile that they can survive anywhere. And while it's true they are low maintenance, their growth and energy-enhancing abilities depend heavily on their lighting conditions. Placing your snake plant in an area that receives too much harsh, direct sunlight can scorch its leaves, while keeping it in a space with too little light may stunt its growth and weaken its energy. Snake plants, much like other living things, require balance. In spiritual and energetic practices, this plant is considered a powerful tool for drawing in abundance, but if it is placed in improper lighting, it may struggle. When the plant isn't thriving, it can't perform its natural function of cleansing the air and inviting fresh, positive energy into your space. This imbalance can block the flow of abundance that the plant is supposed to support. In both spiritual and practical terms, light is a source of life. It nourishes plants, enabling them to grow and release the energy they absorb from their environment. For snake plants, receiving just the right amount of light is essential to both their physical health and their ability to attract positive energy into your home. In traditional practices, particularly in Feng Shui and some ancient Buddhist teachings, light is seen as a critical element of balance. Too much or too little light in your home can create an imbalance in the energy, affecting not only the atmosphere, but also your own well-being. If your snake plant is placed in a poorly lit corner or under intense direct sunlight, it can disrupt the energy flow you're trying to cultivate. To allow your snake plant to do its best work, purifying the air and enhancing the energy around you, it's important to find a spot that offers the right kind of light. Ideally, snake plants thrive in indirect light. East or west-facing windows are perfect, as they provide soft morning or evening sunlight without the harsh intensity that direct sun brings. This kind of light will not only keep your plant healthy and strong, but it will also ensure that it can continue to attract positive energy. A thriving plant is a happy plant, and a happy plant will help create a harmonious atmosphere in your home, promoting growth, balance, and abundance. If your home doesn't have access to natural light, or if the ideal spot is a bit darker, don't worry. Snake plants can still do well in lower light conditions. Just avoid placing them in completely dark corners or under bright, direct lights. If needed, you can use artificial lighting to supplement the plant's needs, as long as it mimics the soft, indirect light that they love. Proper lighting is key to unlocking the full potential of your snake plant. By paying attention to where and how much light your plant receives, you not only support its physical health, but also ensure that it can work its magic in bringing positive energy and abundance into your home. Have you experimented with different lighting conditions for your snake plant? We'd love to hear your experiences. Feel free to leave a comment below, and don't forget to follow the channel for more helpful tips on how to create harmony and abundance in your life using simple, ancient wisdom. Your snake plant is more than just a decoration. It's a powerful energy tool. Make sure it gets the light it needs, and watch how the energy in your space transforms. Thank you for joining us in today's video. Before we dive into the next topic, I want to take a moment to express my gratitude to you. It's wonderful to have you here as part of our community. If you've experienced this common snake plant mistake, or have any questions about attracting abundance, feel free to share your thoughts in the comments. And if you're new to our channel, drop a comment saying, "I'm ready for abundance." If you've been with us for a while, comment, "I'm on the path." Your engagement means the world to us, and it helps fuel this journey we're on together. Let's continue to grow and learn, shall we? Ancient Buddhist secrets to attract wealth and success in life. Buddhism doesn't directly teach about wealth in a material sense, but it does offer spiritual principles and ways of living that can help you achieve lasting success and prosperity. Below are some ancient Buddhist secrets that can help you attract wealth and success in life. 1. Practice generosity, dana, give to receive. Practicing generosity, or dana, is one of the most powerful principles in Buddhism and is key to attracting wealth and success. When you give freely, without expecting anything in return, you initiate a cycle of positive energy that inevitably returns to you in different forms, often even more abundant than what you originally offered. In the ancient Buddhist teachings, this concept is not just about material giving, but a broader idea of contributing to the well-being of others. It can be as simple as offering your time, sharing knowledge, or providing emotional support to those around you. The idea of giving can seem counterintuitive to some, especially in a world that often measures success by accumulation. However, true prosperity comes when we understand that wealth isn't just measured by material possessions, but by the richness of the heart and spirit. As the Dalai Lama once said, Generosity is the most natural outward expression of an inner attitude of compassion and loving kindness. In modern society, it's easy to fall into the trap of thinking that accumulating wealth and success means hoarding our resources and focusing solely on personal gain. Yet, the more we cling to what we have, the more we limit the flow of abundance in our lives. Just as a river thrives when it flows, so too does wealth and success when it is shared. When we give generously, we create an environment of trust, goodwill, and mutual benefit, which attracts even greater opportunities. Whether it's through monetary gifts, offering guidance, or simply being there for someone in need, you are building a network of positive energy that helps you grow, both financially and spiritually. For men in today's fast-paced world, where financial success and career goals often dominate the mind, it is crucial to understand that wealth is not just about what you can accumulate, but also about what you can offer. Consider the professionals who mentor others, or the entrepreneurs who create businesses that uplift communities. Their success is not just the result of their hard work, but also their ability to give back. By adopting a mindset of abundance rather than scarcity, we shift from a limited view of success to one that is inclusive and far-reaching. In a sense, the act of generosity also cultivates trust and strengthens relationships. Whether in business or personal life, people are naturally drawn to those who are open, kind, and willing to help. This trust lays the foundation for greater collaborations, opportunities, and prosperity. Generosity can also be a powerful antidote to the stress and pressure often felt in the pursuit of success. By focusing on what you can give rather than what you can get, you free yourself from the constant need for validation and accumulation. In giving, we find freedom. We are no longer bound by the anxiety of not having enough, because we come to realize that wealth is not finite. Instead, it is something that expands when shared. As Buddhist teacher Jack Cornfield says, "The seeds of kindness and generosity we plant nourish our lives in unimaginable ways." Thus, if you seek to attract wealth and success, begin with the simple yet profound act of giving. It may seem small, but this practice can set the stage for greater abundance in your life. By being generous with your time, skills, money, or even just a kind word, you create a ripple effect that can return to you in countless forms. Whether it's through a new business opportunity, a strengthened friendship, or an unexpected financial gain, the universe has a way of rewarding those who give freely. This is the secret to true wealth and success, not just in material terms, but in the richness of life itself. So, ask yourself today, what can you give to the world around you? As you do, remember that in giving, you are opening the door for even greater blessings to flow into your life. 2. Compassion and wisdom. In the journey toward attracting wealth and success, ancient Buddhist teachings highlight two essential qualities: compassion and wisdom. Now you might wonder, what do these have to do with financial prosperity or career success? The truth is, these qualities are the foundation of genuine abundance. Think about it. Compassion isn't just about kindness or being charitable. It's about fostering deep, meaningful relationships with others. It's about stepping into the shoes of those around you, understanding their needs, and offering help without expecting anything in return. As the Buddha once said, a generous heart, kind speech, and a life of service and compassion are the things which renew humanity. When you truly care for others, they naturally feel drawn to you, and that sense of connection can open up doors of opportunity you never expected. Have you ever noticed how people who give selflessly tend to receive much more in return? This is no coincidence. It's the law of karma at work. Your actions, motivated by genuine concern for others, plant seeds that blossom into prosperity and success. At the same time, wisdom plays an equally important role in shaping your path. While compassion is the heart, wisdom is the mind. Wisdom helps you make the right decisions, navigate challenges, and recognize opportunities that align with your higher purpose. It's about seeing things clearly, understanding the impermanence of life, and acting in ways that not only benefit you, but also those around you. In fact, the Buddha emphasized that the mind is everything. What you think, you become. By cultivating a wise mind, you attract the right circumstances and people into your life. This clarity of thought gives you the ability to discern between fleeting desires and long-term goals, helping you stay focused on what truly matters. But how do we develop this wisdom? It begins with self-reflection and mindfulness. Taking time each day to quiet the mind, whether through meditation or simple moments of silence, allows us to see beyond our immediate wants and into the deeper needs of our soul. Now, imagine living a life guided by both compassion and wisdom. When you act with compassion, you build trust and loyalty. When you pair that with wisdom, you make smart choices that lead to success, not just for yourself, but for your entire community. What kind of wealth could you attract if your every decision came from a place of love and clarity? It's important to remember that wealth isn't limited to money or material possessions. In Buddhism, true wealth includes spiritual richness, emotional well-being, and the ability to help others. As the Dhammapada says, if a man lives a pure life, nothing can destroy him. If he has conquered greed, nothing can limit him. So, what does wealth mean to you? Is it the money in your bank account, or is it the peace of mind and the fulfillment of knowing you are living in alignment with your true self? By cultivating both compassion and wisdom, you set yourself up for a life filled with not only external success, but also inner contentment. The opportunities and support you receive from others are a direct reflection of the energy you put into the world. If you radiate kindness and understanding, people will want to support you, work with you, and help you on your journey. On the other hand, if you approach life with a wise and mindful perspective, you'll be able to recognize which opportunities are worth pursuing and which are distractions. You'll begin to understand that the universe naturally supports those who live with integrity, and that by aligning yourself with these universal principles, success will flow to you effortlessly. So, as you reflect on your path to wealth and success, ask yourself, are you leading with compassion in your relationships? Are you cultivating wisdom in your daily choices? And how might embracing these two powerful qualities transform your life? In the end, wealth is not just what we accumulate, but what we share with the world. What will you choose to give? 3. Meditation to unlock wisdom and understand yourself. Meditation is an ancient and powerful practice in Buddhism that serves as a gateway to unlocking wisdom, self-understanding, and clarity in life. In today's fast-paced world, where distractions abound and stress is a constant companion, meditation offers a pathway to calm the mind and reconnect with one's inner self. When the mind is quiet and at peace, it becomes a mirror, reflecting the world with greater clarity. This clarity is what helps you see opportunities that may have previously been hidden beneath the noise of daily life. In this way, meditation isn't just about achieving a state of relaxation. It is a tool for creating space in your mind, allowing insight to flow in naturally. Through meditation, you cultivate that inner peace, which then becomes the foundation for attracting wealth and success, because you are no longer chasing after things blindly, but are instead discerning, mindful, and deliberate in your actions. Meditation also enhances self-awareness, which is critical in understanding your true abilities and strengths. In a modern context, where people are often pushed to conform to societal definitions of success, meditation allows you to step back and evaluate your unique talents, goals, and desires without the pressure of external expectations. It guides you toward wealth that is aligned with your true nature rather than what others believe you should pursue. In doing so, you gain the power to build lasting success that resonates deeply with who you are at your core. This echoes the timeless Buddhist teaching. Know well what leads you forward and what holds you back, and choose the path that leads to wisdom. By gaining a deeper understanding of yourself through meditation, you are better equipped to make decisions that not only serve your financial aspirations, but also bring inner contentment and fulfillment. Meditation helps cultivate patience and discipline, essential traits in achieving both spiritual and material success. In today's world, where instant gratification is often prioritized, meditation teaches the virtue of persistence and the wisdom of timing. It helps you to develop the patience to wait for the right opportunities and the discipline to stay focused on long-term goals. As the mind becomes more attuned to the present moment, you start to realize that success is not an overnight achievement, but a process that unfolds with steady effort and intention. As Confucius wisely observed, the man who moves a mountain begins by carrying away small stones. Meditation in this way is like slowly moving those stones. It trains the mind to appreciate small steps toward greater goals, helping you avoid rash decisions that could lead to failure. Additionally, meditation is not only about personal gain or financial success. It deepens compassion and helps you foster harmonious relationships. When you cultivate inner peace, you naturally extend that calm and kindness to others, which creates a network of positive energy around you. In business and life, these positive relationships are often the cornerstone of success, as people are drawn to those who radiate calm and wisdom. This reinforces the Buddhist idea that wealth and success are not just individual pursuits, but are deeply connected to how we interact with the world around us. As the Dalai Lama puts it, when we feel love and kindness toward others, it not only makes others feel loved and cared for, but it also helps us to develop inner happiness and peace. In conclusion, meditation is a powerful practice that, when integrated into your life, can unlock hidden potential, sharpen your decision-making abilities, and help you attract both wealth and success that are aligned with your true self. It enhances self-awareness, strengthens patience and discipline, and nurtures positive relationships, all of which are key to achieving lasting success in the modern world. By meditating regularly, you not only calm your mind, but also empower yourself to live a life of purpose and abundance, one that reflects your deepest values and highest aspirations. If you're still here, you're already stepping into the flow of ancient Buddhist wisdom for wealth and success. Drop a comment with "Prosperity awaits" to declare your intention to follow these life-transforming principles. Stick with us until the end. The most powerful insights are yet to come and can help you achieve lasting financial abundance. 4. Focus on the present. Mindfulness. When we talk about attracting wealth and success, many people often focus on external factors like working harder, seeking the right opportunities, or trying to stay ahead of others. But what if I told you that one of the most powerful ways to attract wealth and success lies not in constantly chasing future goals, but in fully embracing the present moment? In Buddhism, this is the essence of mindfulness. Mindfulness means being fully present, aware of your surroundings, thoughts, and actions, with no distractions pulling you into the past or future. It's about living in this very moment, completely focused on what you're doing. As simple as it sounds, this practice holds the key to making better decisions, avoiding unnecessary mistakes, and ultimately achieving greater success. Not just in the material sense, but in all aspects of life. Think about how often we get caught up in worrying about the future or dwelling on the past. When we are distracted by what could happen or what has already happened, we lose touch with the present, and that's where opportunities slip away. The Buddha taught that, do not dwell in the past, do not dream of the future, concentrate the mind on the present moment. This teaching reminds us that true power comes from being fully aware of what is happening right now. By focusing on the present, we bring clarity to our thoughts and actions, and we can more easily identify the steps that will lead us to success. When you are mindful, you're less likely to make rash decisions based on fleeting emotions or pressures. Instead, you make choices that align with your deeper values, leading to long-term success rather than short-term gratification. Have you ever noticed that some of your best decisions come when you're calm and focused, not when you're rushing around or feeling stressed? This is because mindfulness helps you slow down and think clearly. It's like taking a pause in the middle of chaos so you can see the bigger picture. Imagine, for a moment, if you could approach every challenge with a calm and focused mind. How much better would your decisions be? How much more likely would you be to attract wealth and success into your life? In Buddhism, this is called right mindfulness, one of the steps on the Noble Eightfold Path, which guides us toward wisdom and right action. Mindfulness also allows you to be fully engaged in whatever task you are doing, whether it's big or small. When you put your full attention into what you're doing right now, whether it's working on a project, having a conversation, or even performing everyday tasks, the quality of your work improves and you begin to feel more satisfied. This sense of fulfillment, in turn, attracts more opportunities for success. When we are mindful, we build habits of discipline and intentional action, which are crucial for long-term achievements. And remember, success isn't just about wealth. It's also about being in harmony with yourself and others. Mindfulness helps you cultivate compassion and kindness, which naturally draws positive energy and people toward you, creating an environment where success can flourish. But mindfulness isn't just something you practice when it's convenient. It's a lifelong habit, one that you nurture every day. As you practice staying present, you begin to see that every moment is a chance to make a wise decision, and every action is an opportunity to move closer to your goals. So I ask you, how often do you truly live in the moment? How much of your time is spent worrying about things that haven't even happened yet, or dwelling on mistakes that are already behind you? The more you can bring yourself back to the present, the more you will notice how much power you have to shape your future. In the end, mindfulness isn't just a tool for success. It's a way of living that allows you to be fully alive, fully aware, and fully engaged with your life. By cultivating mindfulness, you're not only attracting wealth and success, but also a sense of peace and fulfillment that goes far beyond material gain. As the famous Zen master Thich Nhat Hanh said, "The present moment is filled with joy and happiness. If you are attentive, you will see it." So why not take a step today to be more mindful, more present? What might happen if you begin to focus not just on what you want to achieve, but on how you are living each moment along the way? 5. Live simply and know contentment. Living simply and knowing contentment is a profound teaching from Buddhism that carries the potential to transform your relationship with wealth and success. In today's world, the pursuit of material possessions and the constant craving for more has become a significant source of stress and anxiety, leading many down a path of dissatisfaction and unrest. The Buddha wisely taught that true wealth is not found in the endless pursuit of external things, but in learning to be content with what you already have. By embracing simplicity, you create space for greater peace, balance, and even prosperity to naturally flow into your life. As Lao Tzu, the ancient Chinese philosopher, said, "He who knows that enough is enough will always have enough." This timeless wisdom reminds us that when we free ourselves from the constant cycle of desire and comparison, we not only lighten our emotional burden, but also create the right conditions for success and abundance to manifest. In our modern lives, we are often led to believe that success is measured by how much we own. The bigger the house, the fancier the car, the more impressive the bank account, the better we are doing. However, this mindset only traps us in a cycle of endless striving, always searching for happiness outside of ourselves. The Buddhist principle of living simply encourages us to step back from this materialistic race. It invites us to focus on the richness of experiences, relationships, and inner peace, rather than constantly chasing after more. When we simplify our lives, we strip away unnecessary distractions, allowing us to focus on what truly matters. In this state, success and wealth become more than just material gains. They represent a deep sense of fulfillment and well-being that is not dependent on external circumstances. Living simply doesn't mean depriving yourself of joy or ambition. It is not about rejecting the world or its pleasures, but rather about recognizing that enough is enough. In fact, simplicity enhances our ability to make wise decisions, to use our resources effectively, and to be grateful for what we already possess. It is about choosing a lifestyle that supports inner peace, rather than one that is fueled by restlessness. When you are content, you stop chasing illusions of happiness that come with the next purchase, the next promotion, or the next achievement. Instead, you start to appreciate the present moment, and this sense of gratitude creates a fertile ground for success and abundance to grow. By living with less clutter, both mentally and physically, you create more space for creative ideas, personal growth, and genuine opportunities for wealth. As the Zen proverb goes, "Sitting quietly, doing nothing, spring comes, and the grass grows by itself," reminding us that success often arises when we allow ourselves to rest in simplicity and let nature take its course. In the context of building wealth and attracting success, living simply and knowing contentment can seem counterintuitive at first, especially in a society that glorifies hustle and excess. However, this ancient Buddhist secret is a game changer. When you are content, you no longer act out of desperation or fear of missing out. Instead, you operate from a place of inner stability and confidence, which makes you more attractive to opportunities and success. This is the essence of what the Buddha taught. The key to attracting wealth is not in relentless striving, but in cultivating a mindset of abundance, gratitude, and contentment. It is about aligning yourself with the natural flow of life, rather than forcing things to happen. As you learn to live simply, you will notice that what you truly need comes to you more effortlessly, because you are no longer clouded by endless desires. To put it simply, the less you want, the more you attract. So, if you are on a journey toward greater wealth and success, remember that living simply and cultivating contentment is not just a spiritual ideal. It is a practical strategy for creating a life filled with genuine abundance. By reducing the noise and distractions in your life, you open up to more meaningful connections, deeper joy, and greater opportunities. Success is not about accumulating more, but about aligning your actions with your values and finding happiness in the process. As the Dalai Lama wisely said, "When you are discontent, you always want more, more, more. Your desire can never be satisfied. But when you practice contentment, you can say to yourself, 'Oh yes, I already have everything that I really need.'" This shift in perspective is the real ancient secret to wealth and success, one that transcends time and is as relevant today as it was thousands of years ago. 6. Cultivate virtue and patience. To truly attract wealth and success in life, one must first cultivate virtue and patience. These qualities serve as the bedrock of any meaningful and enduring achievement. Success is not the result of mere wishing or hopeful thinking. It emerges from the consistent effort to align our actions with values that uplift ourselves and others. In the teachings of the Buddha, patience is more than just waiting for something to happen. It is the profound understanding that the process itself is where growth occurs. As the Buddha wisely said, "A jug fills drop by drop," reminding us that even the smallest daily efforts, when done consistently, lead to great outcomes over time. When we rush to reach our goals without developing patience, we often stumble, driven by the illusion that success is something to be seized rather than earned. Patience teaches us the wisdom of steady progress and prevents us from becoming overwhelmed by the setbacks or delays that life inevitably brings. In the modern world, where instant gratification is so often glorified, the power of patience becomes even more relevant. We live in a society that values speed, fast results, quick solutions, and instant recognition. However, true and lasting success cannot be rushed. When we cultivate patience, we allow ourselves to develop the qualities and skills needed to sustain success over time. It is through the daily practice of patience that we sharpen our minds, broaden our understanding, and open ourselves to continuous learning. As Confucius said, "It does not matter how slowly you go, as long as you do not stop." Moreover, virtue is another essential pillar on the path to success. It is not enough to simply want wealth or power. We must seek to live in a way that benefits both ourselves and those around us. The practice of virtue, honesty, generosity, compassion naturally attracts prosperity because it fosters an environment of trust and goodwill. When we act with integrity, others are drawn to us, creating opportunities for collaboration, growth, and shared success. In this sense, virtue is not just a moral obligation, but a practical strategy for long-term success. As the Dalai Lama said, "Be kind whenever possible. It is always possible." This kindness, this virtue, opens doors to wealth and success in ways that short-term tactics and manipulations never can. In today's fast-paced world, we often feel pressured to compromise our values for the sake of rapid achievement. However, if we focus on cultivating virtue and patience, we build a strong foundation that not only brings us closer to our goals, but also ensures that our success is meaningful and sustainable. By committing to a path of continuous learning and self-improvement, we become resilient to life's challenges, gaining the strength to persevere even when things don't go as planned. Patience and virtue together teach us that wealth and success are not just destinations, but journeys. Journeys where the quality of our character defines the richness of our achievements. Therefore, embrace the wisdom of patience in your pursuit of success. Understand that it is not about rushing to the finish line, but about steady, thoughtful progress. Cultivate virtue in your daily interactions and decisions, knowing that each moment you live with integrity, you are building a future of prosperity that is rooted in solid ground. As Lao Tzu advised, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Success is not an accident, but the result of patiently nurturing your virtues, learning from every experience, and staying true to a path of continuous growth. In doing so, you align yourself with the natural flow of life, where wealth and success follow naturally from the seeds you have sown through patience, virtue, and effort. By staying with us this long, you're showing your dedication to mastering the Buddhist secrets of wealth and success. Type "success path" in the comments to mark your commitment to living these teachings. Stay until the end to discover the final pieces of wisdom that can unlock true prosperity in your life. 7. Believe in impermanence and embrace change. Life is constantly shifting, just like the waves of the ocean, and nothing remains the same. In Buddhism, one of the fundamental truths is impermanence, the understanding that everything, no matter how solid or secure it may seem, is in a constant state of change. This teaching is not meant to make us feel discouraged, but to free us from the illusion of permanence that can so often trap us. Think about it. How often do we find ourselves clinging to a fleeting moment of happiness, a temporary success, or even material possessions that we believe will bring us lasting fulfillment? The truth is, none of these things are permanent, and by clinging to them, we only set ourselves up for disappointment. As the Buddha said, nothing is forever except change. The sooner we accept this, the sooner we open ourselves up to a life of freedom, resilience, and ultimately, success. Embracing change is not about becoming indifferent or detached from the world. Rather, it's about being fully present in the moment and understanding that when things shift, and they will, it's not the end, but the beginning of something new. Change is the gateway to new opportunities, and those who can navigate life's transitions with grace are the ones who will thrive. Have you ever noticed how trees bend in the wind but do not break? It's their flexibility that allows them to weather storms. In the same way, when you become flexible and adaptable in your own life, you create space to respond skillfully to challenges and seize opportunities when they arise. What would happen if, instead of resisting the changes around you, you welcomed them with open arms? It's common in today's fast-paced world to equate success with stability or the accumulation of wealth and possessions. Yet, Buddhism teaches us that true success is not measured by how much we own or the titles we hold, but by how we navigate life's inevitable changes. Real success comes from the ability to flow with life's ebbs and flows, just as a river finds its way through valleys and over rocks. As you learn to let go of your attachment to temporary things and embrace the reality of impermanence, you will discover a deeper, more lasting sense of peace and accomplishment. The ancient Buddhist master Thich Nhat Hanh once said, "Thanks to impermanence, everything is possible." This reminds us that change is not something to be feared, but to be seen as a vehicle for growth, transformation, and endless possibilities. By accepting that everything is in flux, we reduce the suffering that comes from trying to hold on to things that are destined to change. This doesn't mean we should never strive for success, but rather that we should approach success with a mindset of fluidity. When we do this, we free ourselves from the anxiety of losing what we have gained, and we cultivate an inner resilience that prepares us for whatever comes next. How might your life improve if you embraced change rather than resisted it? In the business world, the most successful entrepreneurs and leaders are often those who understand and anticipate change. They are not attached to old ways of doing things. Instead, they innovate, adapt, and grow as the world around them evolves. The same applies to your personal life. Imagine how much more you could achieve if you let go of fear and opened yourself up to the limitless opportunities that change brings. What if the next challenge you face is actually the key to unlocking a new path to success? As you reflect on your own journey, ask yourself, how have I dealt with change in the past? Have I resisted it, or have I allowed myself to grow through it? When we align our actions with the reality of impermanence, we become like the lotus flower, which grows beautifully even from the murkiest waters. The lotus is a powerful symbol in Buddhism because it reminds us that no matter where we start, no matter how difficult the conditions, we can rise above and flourish. What steps can you take today to be more flexible and open to change in your life? In this impermanent world, the only true constant is the potential for growth. When you fully embrace that, you will find that the path to wealth and success is already within your reach. 8. Build positive relationships with those around you. Building positive relationships with those around you is one of the most powerful yet often overlooked secrets to attracting wealth and success in life. In Buddhism, it is deeply understood that wealth is not only measured by material possessions, but by the richness of your connections with others. When we live sincerely, offering kindness and help to those around us, we create an invisible yet powerful support system. This network, built on mutual respect and genuine care, becomes a source of positive energy that attracts opportunities and abundance naturally. In the words of the Buddha, thousands of candles can be lit from a single candle, and the life of the candle will not be shortened. Happiness never decreases by being shared. This teaching reveals that by sharing goodwill and support, you do not lose anything, but rather you multiply the light in your life and the lives of others. In modern society, success is often viewed through a lens of competition and individualism. However, true success, both financially and personally, often flows from cooperation and building strong relationships. Think about the people who are most successful in your life. Chances are they have a strong circle of friends, colleagues, and family who support them. They understand that no one can succeed alone, and they foster relationships that lift others as they rise. This is not just a moral idea, but a practical one. When you help others grow and succeed, you create a foundation of trust, loyalty, and goodwill, which is the bedrock of lasting success. As Lao Tzu wisely said, kindness in words creates confidence. Kindness in thinking creates profoundness. Kindness in giving creates love. This highlights how small acts of sincerity can transform not only relationships, but the entire trajectory of your life, opening doors you never expected. In our modern professional world, networking is often spoken of as a key to success. But networking through the lens of Buddhism takes on a deeper meaning. It's not about using people for your personal gain, but about forming sincere, lasting relationships where both parties grow and prosper. When you approach your relationships with authenticity and compassion, you naturally attract others who share similar values. These relationships become mutually beneficial, creating a ripple effect where positive energy flows freely, bringing wealth in all forms: material, emotional, and spiritual. As the Dalai Lama once said, love and compassion are necessities, not luxuries. Without them, humanity cannot survive. When you cultivate relationships based on love and compassion, you not only enhance your own life but also contribute to the well-being of the broader community. Furthermore, harmonious relationships also have the ability to attract wealth in the form of opportunities. When you show genuine interest in the success of others, you position yourself as someone who others want to work with, collaborate with, and support. This opens the door to new ventures, partnerships, and opportunities that might not have been available if you were only focused on your own success. People naturally gravitate toward those who emit positive energy, and when you are surrounded by a supportive network, you create a magnet for success. As the old proverb says, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. In conclusion, building positive relationships with those around you is not only a Buddhist secret to attracting wealth, but a timeless truth that is as relevant today as it was thousands of years ago. In every area of life, be it business, family, or friendship, the more you invest in creating harmonious, supportive, and positive relationships, the more you will find that success and wealth flow effortlessly towards you. Practice kindness, sincerity, and generosity in your relationships, and watch how the universe responds in kind, multiplying your opportunities and blessings. 9. Let go of greed and jealousy. In the journey to attract true wealth and success in life, it's essential to recognize that prosperity is not just about material riches, but also about inner peace, fulfillment, and contentment. One of the most profound lessons that Buddhism offers in this regard is the importance of letting go of greed and jealousy. These emotions are like heavy chains that weigh us down, preventing us from living a life of abundance and joy. Greed, the desire for more than we need, creates a constant state of dissatisfaction. It convinces us that no matter how much we have, it's never enough. This endless craving blinds us to the blessings we already possess, making it impossible to experience gratitude and contentment. In contrast, jealousy arises when we compare ourselves to others, focusing on what they have that we don't. This feeling breeds resentment and bitterness, making it difficult to cultivate genuine happiness and appreciation for the success of others. Greed and jealousy make us cling to illusions, false beliefs that our happiness is dependent on external things or someone else's downfall. When you choose to let go of these negative emotions, you open yourself up to a greater sense of freedom and opportunity. Imagine how much lighter you would feel without the constant pressure of wanting more or feeling inadequate compared to others. By releasing greed, you start to appreciate the abundance that is already present in your life. You become more mindful of your blessings, and from this place of gratitude, more opportunities flow naturally into your life. Letting go of jealousy allows you to celebrate the success of others without feeling diminished. Instead of being envious, you can learn from their achievements and apply those lessons to your own path. As Lao Tzu wisely put it, when you realize there is nothing lacking, the whole world belongs to you. Consider this. What would happen if, starting today, you stopped comparing yourself to others and focused entirely on your own journey? How might your perspective on wealth and success change if you realize that what you already have is enough? True wealth doesn't just come from external gains, but from an internal shift in how we view the world and our place within it. In Buddhism, this principle is known as mudita, or sympathetic joy, the ability to take genuine happiness in the success and well-being of others. When you cultivate mudita, the world stops feeling like a competition and starts to feel like a shared celebration of life's blessings. By letting go of jealousy, you not only remove a source of pain, but also make space for deeper connections and more fulfilling relationships. Another important aspect of releasing greed and jealousy is how it impacts your relationships. Greed isolates you, convincing you that your worth is tied to what you possess. It can damage your relationships, as people sense when you are more concerned with gaining than giving. Jealousy can poison your interactions, causing distance between you and those you care about. But when you let go of these emotions, you become more open, kind, and generous. The relationships you build from this space of openness are more genuine and enriching. As the Buddha taught, holding on to anger is like grasping a hot coal with the intent of throwing it at someone else. You are the one who gets burned. The same applies to greed and jealousy. You think they will bring you something, but in truth, they only bring suffering. Ask yourself, what are you holding on to right now that might be preventing you from experiencing true abundance? Is there a sense of lack driving your actions, or perhaps a feeling of resentment towards others? By reflecting on these questions, you begin to uncover the root of your desires and shift your mindset from scarcity to abundance. Remember, the key to attracting wealth and success lies not in accumulating more, but in appreciating what you have and sharing it with others. Letting go of greed and jealousy doesn't mean you give up on success. It means you redefine it. success becomes not just about material wealth, but about living in alignment with your values, nurturing meaningful relationships, and experiencing joy in the present moment. In conclusion, when you release greed and jealousy, you make room for true prosperity to enter your life. You open your heart to gratitude, joy, and connection. You stop competing with others and start collaborating with life itself. The path to wealth and success is not paved with endless desire, but with contentment, generosity, and a genuine appreciation for the abundance that surrounds you. What step will you take today to let go of these limiting emotions and embrace the boundless opportunities that life has to offer? Thank you for watching. I hope this video has given you a new perspective on how a small change with your snake plant can unlock the flow of abundance and positive energy in your home. Remember, it's the little things that often have the biggest impact on our lives. If you enjoyed this content, please give it a thumbs up, share it with friends who might find it helpful, and don't forget to subscribe to The Journey of Wisdom for more insights on living in harmony with ancient wisdom. Be sure to turn on the notification bell so you never miss our upcoming videos. Until next time, may your space be filled with peace, prosperity, and abundance.